guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to take it back to basics and do a beginner style flow. I'm going to do my best to keep the chaturanga free, but I will explain how to do a proper chaturanga in it. So today all you're going to need is your mat, maybe a bottle of water, and let's begin. So we're going to start in a wide leg child's pose. You're going to bring your two big toes together, wow, words, and you're going to spread your knees as far as you can and just melt yourself forward into your mat. Now if this is too much, you can bring the knees together and lay over whatever is most comfortable for you. Yogi's choice. Here we're just going to find our breath, and we're just going to slowly let all that energy start flowing through our body. Inhale through your nose. Exhale. Feel this great side body stretch on your left hand side. And have you breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Last one. Breathe in real deep. And slowly let it out. Look back to those thumbs. Slowly walk those hands back to the center. Catch your breath, and now walk them over to the left. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Last time, breathe it in deep, and exhale slowly. Look up to your thumbs, walk your hands back to the center of your mat. We're going to draw ourselves up now into a tabletop position. You're going to want your knees under your hips and your hands under your shoulders. We're going to do a couple cat-cows. Now when you think of a cat-cow, think of a scared cat on Halloween. So you're going to breathe in, and as you breathe in, you're going to pull your ribs straight up, kind of like you want to push them through your back, like a scared cat on Halloween. So you're going to breathe in, and then as you exhale, you're going to drop your belly and pull your shoulders back. Like a cow. Like a scared cow trying to escape from the aliens. Halloween thing. Breathe it back into your scared cat. And exhale back to your cow. And don't be afraid to find your own movement. If it feels good, follow it. Breathe back into that scared little cat. And out into our happy little cat. Alright, take your left hand towards the center of your mat, right under the chest level. What we're going to do, we're going to breathe in, and as we breathe in, we're going to bring our right hand all the way up to the sky, and we're going to follow it with our gaze. So as we breathe in, we're then going to thread the needle. We're going to take this right hand, and we're going to shoot it through the left. Palm stays up, face to our mat, and we breathe. Now you can take your left hand and kind of push back to help that stretch out even more. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. One more time. Breathe in and out. And we're going to come out the same way we came in. So we're going to push off with our left hand and bring our right hand straight up to the sky and back down to our mat. Now we're going to bring our right hand in under our chest. We're going to bring that left hand out, gaze to follow, and we're going to thread it on through. Remember, keep that palm up, face to the mat, kind of push with that right hand back to get that stretch even deeper. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Last one. Breathe in. Now remember, you got to come out the same way you came in. So we're going to push off, pull our left hand up with our gaze, and come back down. do that one more time for each side. So bring that left hand in and under, and we're gonna breathe up our right and thread it through. Give ourselves a good push. Now if you are a little bit deeper, maybe you're more advanced, you can raise your right hand and hold on back. That will intensify the thread. It feels really, really good. Down dog of the day. Go ahead and keep those knees bent. Pedal it on out. Your feet do not have to touch the mat, and you can keep your knees bent at all times. Everybody's on a different journey. Pedal it through. All right. Let's do one deep breath in and a slow exhale out. And get up on those tippy toes, and we're going to walk our feet to our hands. Doesn't matter how many steps it takes, as long as you meet me at the front, feet between the hands, in a forward fold. Because it is still early, make sure those knees are staying a little bit bent. If you can touch the ground, that's great. If you can't, that's fine too. Go ahead and stretch it out. Now we're going to pull up into a halfway lift. You can either keep your hands to the mat and pull up, or you can bring hands to shift. Breathe in. We're gonna melt it back down to our forward fold. And we're gonna bring our hands up and over. Eyes to the sky. Hands to our heart center. I like to keep my thumbs between my chest. You can really feel your heartbeat, kind of like the energy's flowing. And now we're gonna start. So I'm gonna have you in a mountain pose, hands at your sides. And like I said, I'm gonna do my best to keep it chaturanga free, but those of you that want the chaturanga, by all means, take the chaturanga. Make this flow your own. So we're gonna breathe our hands up and over, eyes to the sky. We're gonna slowly swan dive, or as I like to say, lower cross for my Tomb Raider friends, to the ground. Inhale, as we halfway lift. Exhale, back down. Now you're gonna plant your hands, and we're gonna step it down one leg at a time to our knees. This is gonna be this is what we're gonna do instead of our chaturanga. Words are hard today, guys. So those of you that wanna do a chaturanga, let me rewind. Okay, hands down, and you're going to step it back into a plank. You're gonna come a little bit forward, and you're gonna keep your elbows at your rib cage as you lower halfway. Then you're gonna flip it to an up dog. For those that are not that advanced, we're gonna rewind again. We're gonna step one leg back at a time onto our knees. And then we're going to lower like a chaturanga, so with our arms towards our ribs, okay? We're gonna meet on our bellies or up dogs. Flat on your feet. You're going to push up into a cobra. Breathe it in. Now to get into our up dog, what we're gonna do is we're going to come forward, and we're going to push onto to the balls of our toes, and we're gonna step it back with our hips up to our downward facing dog. Don't worry, we're gonna do it one more time before we start building up. So breathe in, hand out, and let's walk it back to the front and try one more time. Meet in that forward fold. Come up to your halfway lift. Exhale to our forward fold. And bring our arms up and over to kiss. Hands to our heart center. Let's try it again. We're gonna go into mountain pose, hands at our sides, palms out. We're gonna breathe in our arms. Hands to kiss. Swan dive towards your feet. Inhale to your halfway lift. Exhale your hands down and step it on back. You're going to lower to your belly. Push up to our cobra. Come back down. Push onto our toes and pull our hips up and back. All right. Here's where we're gonna build on. So you're gonna take your right leg and you're going to lift it. 3-leg dog here. Now it doesn't have to be too high, nothing extreme. What we're gonna do is we're gonna bend it and we're gonna pull it through to in between our hands. Now if you can't get it there on your own, that's fine. You can grab your foot and help it along. Whatever gets you there is good. Now that you've got your foot between your hands, you're gonna drop your left knee. You're gonna come up, hands on your knees, and you're in a low lunge. Keep that left foot flat, and as you breathe in, you're gonna push down. And we're gonna hold this for 3 breaths. So breathe in, and out. Breathe in, and out. You guys can't see it right now, but there's totally a swan like having the time of its life over here. Breathe in, and breathe out. We're gonna pull our hips back. We're gonna take our hands to frame our foot, and we're gonna step it back down to our chaturanga and or your chaturanga, I don't want to say knockoff, that's not what it is, but I'm blinking on a word right now. So go ahead and lower it all down. Come up to our cobra. Back down onto our toes and step it on back to our downward facing dog. All right, we're gonna repeat this on the left side now. So we're gonna bring our leg up. Remember, you don't have to get it too high, nothing too crazy. You wanna keep your hips square. We're gonna bring it on through to between our hands. Drop that right knee and foot. Come on up, and as we breathe in, we're gonna push forward. And again, 3 breaths. So we're gonna breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Go ahead and pull that hip back. Frame that foot. Step it back into our chaturanga. Or a remix or chaturanga remix. That sounds good. Slowly bring it down to the belly. Up into our cobra. Back down onto our toes. And up to our downward facing dog. We're going to walk to the front of that mat. Meet me in the forward fold. Inhale to our halfway lift. Exhale as we fold again. Inhale our hands up and over to kiss. Hands to heart center. Now we're going to build onto that. So down to mountain pose. We're going to breathe it in and up. Eyes to the sky. We're going to swan dive to our toes. Inhale to our halfway lift. Really draw those shoulders back. Feel that stretch. Exhale as we fold again. We're going to step it on back to our chaturanga, our remix. We're going to lower. Up to that cobra. Maybe now you're at your up dog. And exhale as you bring your hips up and back for that downward facing dog. Now we're going to add on. So, right leg up. Bring it on through. Back, left knee down, foot down. Come on up. And push and lunge. Now we're gonna take our hands to a T, and you're gonna take your right hand and you're gonna pull yourself using your abs to the right. We're in a twisted low lunge variation here. Now if you wanna spice it up, you can lean back and try to touch your leg. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Pull back up. We're gonna rotate our arms back to that T. We're gonna frame that foot and we're gonna step it on back to our chaturanga or a remix. Lower it down. Up dog or cobra. Exhale to our downward facing dog. Left leg, guys. Go ahead and pull it on through. Lower that right leg and that foot. Come on up. Push into that low lunge. Feels really good on the hip flexors. Maybe I'm just really stiff today and didn't realize it. We're gonna go ahead, T our arms, Texas T over here. We're gonna take that left hand and we're gonna rotate it towards our foot, our right foot. And again, if you wanna spice it, go ahead and lean. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. Come back up. Come back to that T. Hands around our foot. Step it on back to our chaturanga. Up into our up dog or cobra. And exhale back to our downward facing dog. Good job, guys. Now I'm gonna add a little bit of fun to this before we do this flow one more time through with a little extra step. I'm gonna have you drop it back down to your tabletop position. What we're gonna do is we're going to kick out our right foot and put out our left hand, okay? We're going to lift our right foot and we're going to hold. You really need to feel it really good. Tighten those abs. What's that? They say belly button to spine. And we're gonna hold it for 3 breaths. Now, if you wanna spice it up or if you wanna try something new, okay, it's yoga. You can't do yoga wrong. You can only try a pose and keep trying if you don't get it. Nobody's telling you have to do it. But if you wanna try something new today, you're gonna keep that leg and the hand out. You're gonna bend your right foot and you're gonna bring your left hand around to try to grab it. Now, if you can grab your foot, you're gonna kick your foot in and say, hello, tiger pose. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Now, if you're still here with your leg and your hand out, that's perfectly fine. We're gonna do one more breath together. Breathe in and out. Now before you lower, see if you can lift a little bit higher, and drop it back to the mat. Good job, guys. Now, everything has to be repeated on the other side. So, we're going to kick back our left leg, bring our right hand up, left leg up in the air, tighten those ribs and breathe. Breathe in and out. Now again, you can bend this left leg, bring that right hand around. If you got it, you kick into it and you say, hello, little tigress. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. All right, last one. Breathe in and out. Now can you go higher? Can you go higher? Can you go the highest? And let it all down. Good job, guys. We're gonna cheat the system here. We're just gonna pop our hips up and back to that downward facing dog. Go ahead and pedal it out. We did some good stretches there. Catch your breath. Breathe it in and out. Go ahead, tippy toe yourself back to the front of the mat. Breathe in to your halfway lift. Exhale to our forward fold. And inhale our hands up and over to kiss. Hands to heart center. All right, you ready to start wrapping it up? I'm gonna have you hinge at the hips like you're going to sit in a chair, hence chair pose. So we're gonna hold this, okay? Thumbs straight up, tighten everything. I like to keep my feet just a little bit apart. You can keep them together though. We're gonna hold it for 5, 4, I know you feel it, 3, can you sink a little deeper? 2, a little deeper, 1, swan dive to your toes. Inhale to your halfway lift. Exhale our hands to the mat. Step it on back to your chaturanga or your remix. Chaturanga to our up dog, cobra. Exhale our hips up and back to our downward facing dog. All right, this time we're not doing it low, we're doing it high. So right leg up, bring it on through. Stay on the ball of that left foot, and you're going to pull yourself up to a high crescent lunge. Now, you can either keep your hands here for balance, or you can bring your hands up. And we're gonna hold this, tilt the pelvis in. We're gonna keep this for 3 breaths. So breathe it in and out. It's okay if you get the wobbles because your girl is struggling today. Breathe in and out. Last one, breathe it in and out. All right, hands back to frame our foot. Step it back to our chaturanga. Lower to our up dog. Exhale to our downward facing dog. We're going to draw that left leg up. Bring it on through. Stay on the ball of our right foot. Pull ourselves up. Bring your hands out. Keep them on that leg, whatever works best for you. And hold for 3 breaths. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Oh, I know those wobbles are real. Breathe in and out. Good job, guys. Go ahead, frame that left foot. Step it on back. Lower down. Up dog. Exhale to our downward facing dog. Catch our breath here for 2 breaths. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Tiptoe ourselves back to the front of the mat to meet in our forward fold. Inhale to your halfway lift. Exhale to fold again. Hinge those hips. Hands up. Chair pose. Hold it for 5, 4. Sink a little deeper. 3, 2, 1. Swan dive to our toes. Inhale to our halfway lift. Exhale our hands to the mat. Step it on back to our chaturanga. Lower down to your cobra or your up dog. And exhale to your downward facing dog. This is our last round, so we're adding one special balance move. Bring that right leg up. Pull it on through. Come up into our high crescent lunge. Breathe in and out. Now I'm going to turn to face you for this part. So we're in our high crescent lunge. Okay. We're going to step up and bring our leg up, okay? Now, if you can't step right into it, it's fine. Walk to the front, step it on up. So we're gonna wobble a little bit. We're gonna step up, left leg up, turn it to wherever you can touch it on your leg, your right leg, to our tree pose, and hold it for 3 breaths. If you fall out, get back up and try again. It's just a yoga pose. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Good job, guys. Go ahead and just meet in a forward fold. I'm going to turn back to my mat. We're going to halfway lift. And we're going to fold again. And we're going to hinge at the hips. Meet in that chair pose for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swan dive to our tootsies. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, our hands to the mat. Step it on back for our chaturangas. Lower down to that cobra our up dog. Exhale to our downward facing dog. All right, so you did the tree of life on the right side. So now we got to do it on the left side. Bring that leg up and through, high crescent lunge. Ooh, I almost fell. Hands up, hold it for a breath. Breathe in and out, find your way. All right, now we're gonna bring our right leg up to a balance and turn it into a tree of life. So, step up, turn it, touch where you can touch. Oh, your arms, get real into it and breathe in for 3 breaths. Breathe in and out, breathe in and out. Last one. Breathe in and out. Go ahead and bring your feet together. We're gonna meet in a forward fold. And now we're just gonna lower all the way down to our booties. Legs out. We're gonna do a couple stretches and end it. So I'm gonna have you breathe your hands up and we're going to fold towards our feet. Now, before we even do that, yoga isn't supposed to hurt. So if there's pain, something's wrong. Uncomfortable means you are trying something new and you are out of your element when you're learning, and uncomfortable is okay. I don't want you to reach and pull your back and feel it shooting pain all over your body. That's not good. So when we breathe in and up, reach, remember keep your back straight and it's comfortable / uncomfortable but not pain. And you're just going to breathe in for a few breaths here. I'm going to have you find your own breath. I will say as you inhale, you create more space. So as you exhale, you should be able to hold a little bit deeper. You're creating a new space inside of you. I'm going to have you breathe in a few times on your own. Are you guys finding that you're going a little bit deeper than you thought you could? Alright, let's do the last breath together. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Bring it back up. Now we're going to push down to our back. What I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you bring both knees into your chest, okay? You're going to Texas T your arms or cactus, whatever feels most comfortable for you. And we're going to do a final spinal twist before we do our Shavasana. So, you're going to look to the left as you drop your legs to the right. Now, if you want an even deeper stretch, you're going to take your bottom leg, your right leg, and you're going to wrap it over your left leg. You see how deep that stretch is? Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. If you are wrapped up, unwrap. Use those ab muscles to pull your legs up into the center again. Now we're going to look to the right as we drop our legs to the left. Again, to deepen that stretch, left leg over the right. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Go ahead, unravel yourself. Pull your knees back to your chest. Go ahead and give yourself a big old hug. Maybe rock back and forth. We're going to send our legs down. And we're going to meet in Shavasana. What I'm going to have you do here is just check in with your body. Make sure everything is feeling good. Not any full of pain. You feel all that energy just like coursing through you. Today, you did some things you might not have done before. We had a tiger pose. We had the tree of life. We had us just being one with each other on the mat, finding ourselves together. Those are big steps. Now, for those of you who need more time, go ahead and pause me, shut me off. Find your moment. Enjoy it. For the rest of you, I'm going to have you slowly start to sit up. Meet at the front of our mats. Thank you so much for practicing.